Hello friends and welcome to another charity shop run. So I love a good thrift with me video, and today we've got glorious sunshine here in the UK in London. I'm in the suburb areas and I'm quite lucky that I've got a couple of towns around me that have great charity shops. And that's why I really like charity shopping anyway. I like the fact that it's like an affluent area. You can really buy designer products, good quality items for like half or even less price wise, but also if you've been on the channel before, I love like eco-friendly things anyway, and being like mindful with the things that we buy. And I very much highly recommend like the minimalist life. I don't know why I would say that, because obviously I've got lots of stuff at home, so I wouldn't call myself a minimalist, but at the same time, like, you can instead of buy something new, try and fix something, or like have only the items that you need, like that are essentials. Obviously it's quite difficult with a child as well. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. What I'm trying to say is that like giving a new lease of life to someone's item that they don't want is a great way to prevent things going into landfill. And basically I very much recommend people being more mindful with items anyway. So if you can buy like something secondhand, then please go ahead and do so. I think it's amazing, whether it's Facebook, whether it's eBay, you know, Facebook Marketplace, whether it's like free cycle and things like that. So DIYing anyway, I'm definitely going off on a tangent. This video is going to be around charity shop run, specifically for like spring clothes, you know, because Easter's coming up. I want to look for like kids crafts and toys and bits like that. My son's basically demanded for an Easter egg hunt. I've never done one before for him, but Nanny and no, it wasn't Nanny and Granddad, it was Babula and Grandpa Paul. So basically we are a Russian family, so he's got a grandmother who we call Babushka, but for short it's Babula. So basically so my mum and her partner did like an Easter egg hunt last year, which he really enjoyed. So basically he's demanded one of those at home. So I'll see whether I can buy anything. Like obviously I'm going to buy chocolates and things closer to the time, but like in terms of baskets, any toys that I could see, we've got like a Peter Rabbit that actually tells stories. I wonder where it is. Like if I'm going off on a tangent, I might as well just show you everything that I've got anyway, right? So I'm going to try not to like trip over whilst I do this, but we do have a Peter Rabbit that he got from the cousins last year. You press a button and he tells the story of Peter Rabbit, so it's really wonderful and he really likes it. So yeah, basically that's the plan. If I can find any spring homeware as well, so like, you know, like pastel colours, or whether it's like a dish with like eggs or chicks or like flowers and daisies and things like that, then I will definitely be grabbing those as well. So this is probably one of the longest introductions ever, and I've gone on tangents multiple times, but basically if you do like this video, I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up, as it really goes a long way. And if you haven't already, please check and subscribe to the channel, because even if you think you're subscribed, there's actually more than half of you that are currently watching my videos that are not subscribed to the channel. So please press that button and the bell button as well to make sure that you're notified each time I put a video out. Enough of me chatting. What we're going to do is actually head off to the high street. I love to show you the high street and show you what the UK is like. I know that you guys are very interested in that too. So my charity shops are actually opposite like a park, and because the weather is so nice, I usually take the scenic route as well. I might even get my other half to come with me. He's got his own errands to run, so maybe we'll go to town together. But basically in the charity shops I've got a few favourites, and I usually show you exactly what I see, whether it's like clothes and different sizes, and going through and sifting through the hangers, which I actually enjoy doing. But also I love to find a good bargain too, so I'm going to have a look at a range of things from toys to homewares to clothes. and accessories. So I really hope that you like this one, and make sure to wait until the end of this video where I'm going to be showing you exactly what I bought. So I'll do a haul for you guys and you'll see what kind of bargains I got. You never know what you can get, so I'm looking forward to showing you guys that towards the end of the video. So I've still got a sprained back, so I decided to cut my charity shopping and thrift with me short. I hope you don't mind, but I'm heading home now, and I thought I'd walk through the high street. I know you guys are so interested to see what it's like. It's buzzing at the moment because it's nice and sunny, but I'm going to take the route, the scenic route home, and I'll catch you there for a haul. Hello friends, so I am back now, and I don't know if you could hear me in the last clip because it was quite ruckus and loud and windy and lots of traffic and people. But basically I've sprained my back about a week ago, so I was quite conscious that I could feel it aching. I did manage to sit down on a bench before I came back home, but still I could feel like the achiness. So as soon as I got home, I literally just lay down at the top of our landing, which is quite a good spot because it's like cushioned because it's got carpet, but at the same time it's also flat, and that's exactly what my back needs, and I find that that helps. Anyway, you don't need to know that. But basically this bit is the haul, and I wanted to show you what I actually bought in the charity shops. It's always nice to speak to the staff members and to find out more about charity shopping. So for example, one of the shops, or the shopkeepers or the volunteers, basically told me that they went to a college, they had a college day basically, and it was like a green day, so everything that was actually there was sold for £1, and she said she got a Reese dress that's usually like 150-200 pounds for just £1. So she really felt that she got a bargain, and it's always nice when that happens, isn't it? So basically I again encourage all that eco-friendliness, the reusable items, and also like giving a new lease of life to something that otherwise would have just been thrown away. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I got, and I actually got a few bits, like fashion bits for myself. I was umming and ahhing between whether to get that glass jar that you would have seen in Cancer Research UK charity shop, but like I didn't know whether it was worth A, carrying it, and my back was already hurting, B, we have an extension happening next month, no, this month, at the end of this month, so literally I have to pack everything away. So the fact that I'll have extra things to pack away didn't seem to make sense to me. So even though it was £3.50 and a jar would have made lovely sangria in, unfortunately I didn't pick it up. But maybe if I keep thinking about it, then I'll pick it up in a couple of days because it's only down the high street. So anyway, without further ado, the first thing that I got was actually not a second-hand thing. I actually got a bath mat from Cancer Research UK, and what they do is actually sell items that are specifically for the charity, I believe, or it looks like it anyway. So basically it's a new item, so basically it's £8.99, so it is like shop bought items. Imagine going into Tesco or like a supermarket basically, or even like a homeware shop like Dunelm or something. But yeah, basically I really like the daisies. It was super like, you know, spring is here, and I thought whilst I'm washing the other one I could pop this one down on the floor because I don't actually have any other one apart from that one that I had or bought. So yeah, basically the bath is going to get a little bit of a freshen up for the season, which I thought was lovely. Before I move on to showing you what I bought, because I'm going to try those bits on as well, I bought for myself, I'm going to show you what I bought for my niece. So basically it's just a jumper. It says 13 years of age, but she is coming up to 11, and I thought nice and baggy is always good for her with leggings because I know her style. So I love the slogans here. Basically it says, be kind, good days keep on coming, and then at the back there's loads and loads of slogans basically, which I really like the idea of, like kindness, you know, lots of good words, protect everything that lives, you know, really great slogans too. Or like, what are they called? Not mindfulness, but you know when you tell yourself something over and over. I forgot the word for that, but if I remember I'll stick it on the screen for you guys. But yeah, basically when you focus on the good gets better. Stay kind to yourself, positive, today's a good day to have a good day. I love it. I love it basically, and if it was my size, maybe it is my size. No, it's a bit small. I thought about stealing it. But yeah, basically I thought she'd enjoy it. So that was only £1 as well, because it didn't actually say a price on here. And I was like, oh, I don't actually know. And then she's like, it's £1. I was like, yes, win! A whole jumper with great slogans for £1. So anything that I show you today, and if I find something similar, I'll make sure to link it down below for you guys so that you can buy it too. So these are the items that I bought for myself. Firstly, as soon as I saw this jeans jumpsuit, I was like, yes, it reminds me of the 90s, of growing up, of being 10 years old. And basically I just thought it was such a good item. I hope it fits. It's a size 8. I'm usually a 6. So maybe this gives me some leeway. Is it an 8? Oh dear, it's an extra small. So it is a 6. So hopefully it's not too snug. But I'll try it on and then show you guys what it's like. Essentially, jeans is currently a very trendy item to wear, whether it's all jeans or not, but the 90s style is back, and I thought if I do get bored with it and it fits perfectly, I might embroider something on the pockets, because I do like an embroidery project for sure. So yeah, I thought that would be a great one for spring, summer. So I love the fact that I found another shirt, which, by the way, I'm wearing one of the shirts that I got from the charity shops already. I did roll up the sleeves because I got hot. Let me try and bring you down a bit because I'm trying to tiptoe to show you. But basically I tuck these into my great next jeans, which I always rave on about. But yeah, basically I bought this from the charity shop. So I love the fact that I got another shirt from the charity shop, and I thought this one, because it's a size up, I believe it's a medium, it's brandless, so I don't actually know, but in terms of material, it is like half cotton or mixed cotton, which is great, exactly what I'm looking for. And it's baggy and long, which means I can wear it around the house with some leggings. And I do have like digital marketing calls because I work freelance at home, so this is perfect for like those Zoom calls, because usually people can only see like this part of me. So I thought this was nice. Again, I love, if I do find something similar, I'll make sure to link this down below for you guys. But yeah, essentially I love the fact that there's a pattern. It's very floral, it's very like spring perfection basically, because it's a great pattern for spring and a lovely colour as well. So last but not least, and it's definitely not for spring, I was more thinking at the end of the year, I found myself a glittery sequin dress, which is stunning, and I couldn't resist. It was the biggest purchase that I've made probably in the charity shops, because it's £20, but at the back it did say that it's originally like 150, so the fact that they've brought it down to £20 is amazing. I've never heard of the brand before. Actually, it's called Forever New, but it's still got the buttons on it, so it's never been worn, and obviously it looks brand new. And I love the back as well, which has not only like a neck holder but also a satin feel kind of bow, so basically an open back with a bow that you could basically, I'm guessing that you can make it as tight or as loose as you need to. This is a size 8, so I do think it might be a little bit big on me. However, I was willing to risk it, and they said if I keep all the labels on, I can bring it back. But it actually has shoulder pads as well. I can feel them through the material, and I just hope that it fits really nicely. And what a beautiful number. I was more thinking about New Year's Eve, freshening up my wardrobe for that, and basically putting this away for that exact occasion. Maybe I should have a party just so that I can wear this dress. Thank you so much for coming along with me. I hope that you enjoyed this charity shop run and this thrift with me. If you want to see more of this type of content, please do make sure that you're subscribed, because I do these regularly and I'd love to have you with me. Like, the ladies in the shops always know me, who I am, the lady with the camera, and I always tell them about you guys, say how much you're interested, that I've got people around the world watching around UK charity shops, specifically in the high streets, as well as the local people. So thank you for commenting and mentioning not only about the charity shops, but about, like, you know, the record shop that's next door, or like the high street in general. So yeah, basically, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.